Good afternoon, Park La Brea. It's great to see you. I'm Dennis Feitosa. I'm running for District 30. That's Glendale, Burbank, Pasadena, and Hollywood. And some of the issues that I've seen that have been affecting residents throughout the district include public safety. There have been a lot of home break-ins happening in Glendale and in Burbank. We've seen that also trickle out the Van Nuys. Cost of living is something that is absolutely out of control for most people. I think we can all agree that this city and this state, everything's a bit expensive right now. I've actually signed a pledge that I will vote against any bill that increases your taxes on the federal level. I also think it's important that we acknowledge where a lot of those costs are coming from. We are currently engaged in a war in Iran. I actually broke with my party on this. That is not in the interest of most of us, of all of us. We are involved in this war and basically spending about $1 billion a day. That means that our gas back home that was down to about $4 is now back to $6.50. At some points it was up to $7. That increases your costs across the board. I think it's time that we start putting our domestic interests ahead of foreign interests. I think it's time that we start taking care of Californians, of Americans first. That's really what we should start doing, honestly. I don't see how anybody can be, contrary to that message, regardless of the side of the aisle that you're at. I think it's time that we start putting politics aside and taking care of our folks at home. We all see the homelessness issue whenever we go outside. I have an office in Hollywood. Very often I've seen homeless people outside of my office. My office is a block down from a middle school. I've had people smoking crack right in front of my office for a whole day. And it took about 6-7 hours for a single police officer to go in and do a check on that person. It's illegal, by the way, to be doing drugs out that close in front of a school. So I think it's time that we start putting the priorities of our residents, our citizens, taking care of our folks here at home. This is something that we have to come together. We have to stop putting the partisanship ahead. We have to stop dividing this country as much as we are completely divided. I think most of you agree with me, right? Anybody agree with me? Nobody agrees with me? Agree. I'm glad to see 2 people agree. We have to stand up as Americans, work together, put party aside, work as Americans, see it as an infrastructure to help to help change our country, really. I love this country. I immigrated here. My first generation, my family can't even live here. They live abroad. They're not cleared to live here. So I bleed for this country. I love it, and I want to just help improve a little bit of our lives, if I can. Thank you so much for all of your time, and thank you, Park La Brea, for putting this together.
Absolutely. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Dennis. All right, we have 2